is huge at hiring Cary residents. Yeah.
Good evening. I'd like to call the village board meeting for the village of Cary for Tuesday, June 4th, 2019 to order with roll call, please.
Collier?
Here.
Kraus?
Here.
Weinhammer?
Here.
McAlpine?
Here.
Cavelli? Here. Betts?
Here.
Thank you. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? It's right here. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll now move to the open forum where the public is invited to make an issue-oriented comment on any matter of public concern not otherwise on the agenda. I had one individual sign in, Aaron Hauk.
Erin Hauk, 1332 Galway Drive in Cary. I'm just here to speak to the truck stop that's going in above our freshwater source in Cary, which is Lake Julian. And my concern, of course, is the implications for the environment, the runoff that would end up in the trout pond in Lake Julian. So I understand the tax revenue that it would create. However, the environmental implications are of great concern.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that would like to address the village board? Anybody else? We'll go ahead and close open forum at 6:02. Couple things, big things on my mayor's report. We are recognizing a gentleman that's been with the village of Cary for 34 years. Sergeant Jeff Cooker has retired from our force. If you would mind joining me up front here, please. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. As all good mayors have proclamations. They're all for good causes, so bear with me, please. I saw Jeff because you can be embarrassed and all that stuff too. In recognition for the retirement of Sergeant Jeffrey R. Cooker from the Cary Police Department, whereas Jeffrey R. Cooker was originally hired by the village of Cary as an employee of the Public Works Department, and whereas he was appointed as a member of the Cary Police Department on September 27, 1984, whereas he served the police department in the capacity of patrol officer, detective, sergeant, acting deputy chief, and whereas he was assigned to represent the Cary Police Department on the North Central Narcotics Task Force and the Illinois Law Enforcement Alarm System and the Mobile Field Force, and whereas he retired from the Cary Police Department on May 16, 2019 after 34 years of service. Now, therefore, I, Mark County Mayor of the Village of Cary, do hereby recognize the service and contributions of Sergeant Jeffrey R. Cooker made to the safety of the residents of the village of Cary and wish him a long and successful retirement. Dated this 4th day of June, 2018. We have also a beautiful plaque that's presented to Sergeant Jeffrey R. Cooker in recognition for more than 34 years of service to the law enforcement profession in the village of Cary, September 27, 1984 through May 16, 2019. And it lists patrol officer, detective, task force, inspector, sergeant, and acting deputy chief. That's quite a resume. So on behalf of the village of Cary, thank you for your 34 years of service. I'll turn it over to you.
I just want to say a couple things about Jeff Cooker in that we shared some interests or expertise in communications. He did that very well. He was part of that component for the Illinois Law Enforcement Alarm System Mobile Field Force. He was a COML, that's what we would call it. I was always impressed by his decision-making when he was working the road, and he always made it a point to ensure that things were done correctly. So I've only known him for 5 years, but to put things in perspective, I don't know if you started with revolvers. Yes, exactly. And no computers in cars versus what we have now. So the spectrum of time period that he worked saw a lot of advancement in law enforcement. So I wish Jeff the best of luck in his retirement. And we'll have a cake and coffee reception upstairs where we have a couple more things we want to give you. But that's law enforcement wise, not village board wise.
And also recognize that we have the force back here. We have both of our deputies here with us too, and officers. And so we're excited that you're on your next path. Good for you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeff.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
We'll let them clear the room. On another happier note, I'm sure that all have known by now, but I'd like to officially congratulate Quinn Priester of Cary Grove, who just graduated from Cary Grove High School. He was in the first round of the the Major League Baseball drafts. He was the 18th pick and is going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. So we're absolutely thrilled for Quinn and his family. It's a testament of the great people that we can have in the village of Cary. So we've had a couple of well-known athletes in our community, and this, I believe, was the first time somebody went this quickly in McHenry County in almost 20 years. So congratulations to Quinn and his family. Trustee reports. I was not made aware of any, so we'll forego that. I will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items number 1 through 10 as shown on the village's website and is displayed on the video monitor during the village board meeting.
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Kraus,
Yes.
McAlpine,
Yes.
Betts,
Yes.
Collier,
Yes.
Weinhammer,
Yes.
Cavelli. Yes.
Thank you, Courtney. And just as a matter of housekeeping, we had an item on there for separate action, which would convey the warranty deed for the property from Lafarge Aggregates and Meyer Material to the village of Cary. That has been continued to June 18th, 2019. There are no new developments within that. Administrator's report. Jacob?
Mayor, Village Board, just a quick update for the residents. As a reminder, our Chamber's Cary Cruise Night starts tomorrow, 6 p.m. in downtown, so encourage everyone to come out and support the Chamber in their Cruise Night event and also patronize our downtown businesses.
Thank you. Department head reports. I guess Chief is gone. Director Morimoto?
Thank you. Just reminding everyone, our Three Oaks Road project is underway. This week we have some minor survey and layout work going on, but while the District 26 schools finish out their school year, we'll stay out the roadways and the contractor will mobilize in earnest on Monday, June 10th. So we encourage everybody's patience with the workers out there and support us as we work towards building this important project. Thanks.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Mallory, you want to throw anything in there? Okay, thank you. Are there any future agenda items in discussion by the village board?
I have, I've been approached by several people about parking on both sides of the streets. I'd just like to have another discussion about that in terms of maybe restricting it to one side or the other.
Throughout the whole community? Or
Yeah.
just in a particular?
Well, the old part of town behind St. Peter and Paul, those streets back in there, that's where the complaints have been coming from.
Okay. We'll schedule that for, is everybody okay with that? Move on to committee of the whole? Okay. Okay, anything else? Okay, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. We will ramp up in just a couple minutes.
10 minutes.